Good morning. We're here in Kolonia at the old Polish farm. It's mid-July now. I'm trying to figure out what my plan was. It's getting so far between recording these episodes with all the Let's Plays I have going on. I forget what I was gonna do. I think I was planning on working ahead off camera, and but I don't know. We're back here in mid-July. We're gonna do some work. We'll try and get through it. You know, maybe, hey, I won't even use this, and then we'll come back at the end of July or August for the next episode, or this episode, if you understand what I'm saying. I am drinking Black Rifle Coffee Company, just black. Nice, basic, medium roast, good coffee. I'm getting confused on my coffee rotation too. I don't know what to drink next. I am getting low on my Astra Medina stuff, so I got other things I'm gonna try and drink. I got a bunch of Colombian stuff that we'll have to try and get to. Let's get out here and get to it. I've got a couple ideas of things that I may do, which are not probably very smart, but we are getting towards the end, I think. Closer than we've ever been before, at least. So I may do something a little out of character and spend quite a bit of money for something that I don't really need, but I think I'd like to introduce it to the Let's Play. We slept in a little because I don't have a lot of farming work to do today, and I don't feel like doing contracts, so we'll get through the day fairly quickly. Who knows, maybe we will edit this into nothing in there, edit this into an episode over 2 days, the end of July. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I don't have a ton of things to do. Oh, girls, why aren't you up yet? Is she okay? Huh. Just a lazy cow. There you go. Get up. Stretching like a cat. Oh, back down. Okay. Let's see. Feed. I got this full of feed. So I think, well, shoot. Let's look here. Yeah. We'll give them that feed. Maybe we'll mix up some more. There is 2 containers of milk to take up to the dairy today. Straw's all right. And yeah. It seems to be fine. I know I've got quite a few that are ready to reproduce in August, so we'll worry about that more in the coming day. I could bring more straw down. My pile of silage is small, but I have all these bales, so that's okay. We can move those off of there. I think we can shift these hay bales, which were off of the area around the vineyard, over to here. Can I fit here? Like 6? How many are there? And 7. So I could take one of those, one of these, and some of that straw and mix up another feed mixer. This is silage already because it was from a contract. So let's get the milk up there. First things first, get that over with. It's probably not running up there, the dairy, because it probably ran out of milk. Actually, what I should probably, I gotta get the tank of milk before I back up, right, to the milk churns. What I should do is probably get a larger milk tank so I don't have to spend so much time running 2 trips up there. That's probably a better use of the money than what I planned. I don't know. It's all kind of here or there. It's all choices. Gotta make choices. Figure it out. Everything looks good. Well, it's gonna look just like it did yesterday, right? We're still in July. Wheat should be ready to go in August. I guess I didn't get it. Well, is that the earliest you'll see wheat? Yeah, I think so. It's just kind of barley this month, right? So everything should look the same because your growth occurs monthly. So at the beginning of the month is when you see visual changes in the fields and the height of the grass and all that. So the first one we'll just put into the dairy itself. It's going to be here. It may or may not be out at this point. Don't know. We'll put this in there, then I'll hop out. It's in. Hop out. Come over here and check. It just has what we've put into it. Run back down the farm, we'll get another tanker load, we'll put it in the farm dairy, which is the shipping container. That's the expansion we did, so we could process faster. We could exclusively use the farm dairy, I suppose. Or not. Run down here. Did I look over by the greenhouse? I didn't. Really, I don't think there's anything there. We need to take over. I'd like to see some change in the construction site. It's the same. Hopefully we'll get that done today. Progress over there. Yeah, I'm not thinking about doing any contracts today, so I think I'm gonna move bales around. I'm gonna move bales around. I think that's my plan. Gotta look both ways, because if I don't, it's guaranteed to be a car coming from the way you didn't look. That's just kind of the way Farming Simulator seems to work. So we're going to swing around. That's into the dairy itself. Back up over here. This one should put it into the farm dairy shipping container. So we'll turn it on for butter and cheese. Okay, it's 7 o'clock now. going to run by the machinery store, the shop, so to speak. There is something there. I'll stop by the fuel station and refuel this tractor. I know I've got almost 2/3 of a tank right now, but I'd feel better if I was full. These fields to be harvested, but I really don't see a benefit to me spending time doing it. It doesn't pay that well. I'm not going to get much out of it. That I could use, sort of like doing the baling. You know, I get the excess bales, which I can use to feed my dairy cows. We'll be busy enough soon enough with our own harvest. So yeah, that's my thinking, at least anyways. I should do maintenance too. Maybe I could have them look at my tractor. We don't often get work done up here. I'm back far enough that I'm out of the way of the doors that they can still open. I don't know if I'll be close enough that it's in the trigger for the... No, that's just their forklift. Let me pull forward a little bit. This is good. Alright, right there. I should be able to see it. I'm not really worried about that. Thank you. There is something used that it's not gonna save me hardly any money. Yeah, let me take a look at the sheet. What you got? Okay, here it is. It's still here. It's just silage body. It's 71% off. It goes with a 706 MT truck. What is the color on this? Nah. It's in a New Holland color. That's interesting. Let's... Oh, God. 4,000 euros. I'm going to buy that. And then the 706 MT truck. Okay, this is going to cost me 75,000 euros. So, yes, this is completely out of character. We still have a loan. We owe like 40,000. I think we could do it. Here's the reasoning. Well, I'll explain it after I figure out what color this thing needs to be. So, yeah, you don't need to watch this. Let me just figure out what I'm going to do with it. Alright, I know that was really, I don't know, really stupid, but it's okay. I went kind of a red. So I don't have any of this truck on the map. That's part of the reason that I got it. Silage, we work a lot of silage. Let's get in here. We're doing a lot of silage because of the biogas plant, and also because of the dairy cows. So I figured this would be a way maybe it might work better than the I can't tip it here. Might work better in the trailers that we have. Well, it will be easier to manipulate, right? And I think it dumps out the back. And potentially we could have a worker drive the forage harvester. And be a little more efficient for us. That's my thinking. I'm going to take this, I'm going to go park it over at the biogas plant. Let's go. And we'll see how well it tips once we get onto land that we own. I should have had it repaired while I was there, and we spent enough money on it already today. I like it. I know. Way too expensive. But like I said, we're getting towards the end of this Let's Play, and it's something we kind of maybe wanted to showcase, this mod. Nobody's played 22 anymore, and it doesn't exist in 25 yet, I don't think. Who knows? Details down in the description. The last introduced mod's going to be down at the bottom of the list, so you gotta scroll through the whole thing. It's getting pretty long too. I don't know, I like it. Oh, that's the back that needs the work, not the truck. We got the truck now, didn't we? What I need is more D754s for all the backs that I have. Do I have a trailer hitch? It does. So you could hook this up to it, and you could carry even more, which that could potentially come in handy, because you could be working in the field more. Since we're here. Looks fine. Could maybe use more manure. Alright, I'm gonna walk back to the dealership. I'll jump cut to there. I'll drive back to the farm. We may jump cut that whole thing. I could walk up the railroad tracks. Like, not up the railroad tracks themselves, but alongside. Would get me there. Facing this way, I'd see a train coming too. That was close. Okay, we're back at the farm. If you were thinking that money might have been much more wisely spent on land, you're probably right. And if I was going to keep playing this map, maybe that's probably what I would have done. We're well over 200 episodes in. I don't know, I'm not really getting tired of it. I could probably play on these things forever. I am attached. I am not attached. How does it tell me that I can... Okay. Is this mixing my things up there? Oh, this is really slow. Let me make this faster in the video. Alright. The discharge on this is incredibly slow. And to tell you the truth, let's see, I want to turn the mixer on. To tell you the truth, I muted the microphone, went and got a cup of coffee while that thing was offloading. It's so slow. Okay, well that warms up. I'm going to come over here, I'm going to cut the wrap off of this bale. That's a nice thing they added in 22. You couldn't do that back in FS19, so you're always dropping the silage bales into, say, a mixer, and it still had the wrap on it. Okay, so these are 3,500. So here's what I'm thinking I can do. What are the grass? The grass are like 4,500. These are 3,500. 45, 35. That's 7, 8. Right? And then I'd put 2,000 straw, which I was putting 2,500 in before, pad it out. But I think that's a good compromise. I don't have to worry about buckets and scooping. It's a lot easier. Gotta get it down on the bottom of the bale. This is easy. What are you doing there? Crazy? I should be able to hook that, I think. That's as high as it's gonna go. Yeah, there we go. Catch it on the lip, maybe. There we go. Put it like that. There we go. And then I'll grab one of these because these are my older grass bales. But I'll replace it with one from over there when I move these over to this wall. Or move those over to this wall. So yeah, that's 45. This will make this a lot easier to do. Because all I got to do is, and I'm just dropping the whole bale in. And then I'll go grab the straw bale and hold it above. And it'll take what it wants out of it. And then I'll put the straw bale off to the side. That'll be the one I use next time or use for bedding. So we'll get some more straw bales over here. Yep. Didn't need to do that. Yeah, what I was doing before was I used 2,500 straw, and that's how I was gauging, and then I'd just top it off with silage, and I would just get it as close as I could. So this should stop. Not stopping. Was it? It's 5,000. Oh, it should go down to 3,000. Yep, there we go. And stop. I was afraid it was just going to keep taking it. I could drop the straw bale in there, and then it would continue to have the straw once space was made, and then the volume of straw in the mix would go up. We don't want that necessarily. So I'll put it here, so I remember that this is a partial. Well, wait, I'm going to need this. Let me leave that running. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, how am I in here on feed? So it's now about half. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and put this other one in there. No, I'm not. It's going to take too long. Remember how long it took last time I went and got coffee? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. We can go ahead and turn the mixer off. We're just going to drop it off right there. Just pull up out of the way. And so we're going to move. We're going to move these over there, and we'll pull that out, we'll offload those, and we'll put those there. I got more than 6 though, don't I? Yeah, I guess I could come out, what do I have here? 4, 7, 14? Yeah, I'll just double it. It'll take a little of the grass area out of here, but it'll be fine. So yeah, let's get to doing that.
Atoms fall apart. Solar flares arrive. Buildings collapse. Only a few will survive. The world as we know it will no longer be there. Water is gone. A new era has begun. Prepare yourself for the apocalypse. Apocalypse. The heat is scorching. Forests burned up. The sky colors red. Volcanoes erupt. The world as we know it will no longer be there. pipes.
Okay, I've got the last bale here. It's almost lunchtime. Gotta remember to put the bale down low. It's unstable if you start turning with that much weight up high. What do you call that? A moment? In physics. Let's see. Carefully put that on there. This needs maintenance. Let's go make sure that happens. And then we'll get lunch. So yeah, that was a lot of time. I'm happy as can be just doing bale handling and stuff like that. Doesn't bother me. Let's move this out here. No, doesn't want to do it. How about over here? There we go. Oh, 350 euros. This, this T25 we took out of the junk pile. If you go back to the very early episodes of this Let's Play, this T25 was in a junk pile. And we pulled it out of there. We went to one of the neighboring towns, and there was a guy there that we bought parts from. Brought it back, and actually we put the cab. We got the cab from him, the front loader from him. A lot of the sheet metal was from him, which is why it kind of doesn't really match that much. We got the wheel weights from him, all that. But it is, yeah, it's expensive to keep this thing going because it is old and worn. It would be nice to get like a new Z-Tor. And I very well may, if we have the money for it, at the very end of when we're getting ready to move on to something else. But yeah, I'm gonna go grab some lunch then. Alright, so it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. Great demand at Osada. That's the name of the town where we got all the parts for the T25. The guy there. I was forgetting the name. So I guess that's kind of fortuitous that that popped up because it helped me remember what the name of that place was. So I was thinking, how are we doing here? I'm okay on water. Yeah, it's just slow. When we were up at the store, there was a D633 trailer for sale. That's what this is. It'd be nice to have another bale trailer when we're doing those baling contracts. I think I might buy it. It's used. We could configure it as a bale trailer. And it just give us a little more, you know, a little more capability when we're doing like the baling contracts to be able to get them loaded up and off the field quicker. could make one trailer for us and one trailer for completing the contract. I don't know if we'll be doing many more baling contracts. Our grass is going to be ready to bale next month. What are we going to do? We're doing good on bales right now, though. Maybe I shouldn't do it. That's only 7,000 euros though. It's funny when you have money, even though that's not all mine, when you have money you spend it. I think it'd be a good idea to get one. Dolly trailer though. We road train them. I don't know how I'd ever back up and hook up to it easily. While I'm up here, I'm gonna get fuel. Oh, where did he come from? I did not see him when I looked. Happens every time, I tell you. This holds a lot more fuel. I do have a pressure washer. I should have washed this thing while I was down there. Oh, it'll end up back there anyway, because we're going to go get straw bales, right? If I can guess where it's gonna be, is it gonna be right there like that? I bet so. If I can get straight on here, like this, maybe I can back right up to it. That's what I'm hoping. Let's see what happens. So I spin around and... Why am I doing this? I don't know. You still got that bale trailer? Alright, here it is. So we change it to that bale trailer. That's going to cost 1,000 extra euros to put the frame on it, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, I'm not sure why I did that, but... Oh, darn it. I didn't pull up far enough. Okay. Gonna increase the level of difficulty. This will be fun. Should we cue the circus music or... Okay, that wasn't so very bad. Alright, so we got 2 of these now. Ooh, wow, they get pretty close together there, but I think we'll be alright. Okay, let's go. Just got a little road train here. But I don't know, maybe it might be a good idea. Maybe it was a really stupid idea. Boy, they get really close together. So I just bought that bale trailer, and I brought the two of them over here. And what I was going to do is I was going to bring the T25 over here, and we're going to load up some straw bales and take them. That's interesting. Take them back over to the other farm, and I realized, what do I got over there? I got 2 plus the 1. I got like 3 over there right now. We're going to end up harvesting wheat and getting more straw bales. Rather than have to restack this more, maybe we can load the trailer from those. So I think I'm gonna forego taking straw bales over there. That's what I decided. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I think, yeah, I might just not do that right now. So I'm gonna put the Yamzi away over here, and then I'm probably gonna spend some time shuttling equipment around, getting it where it needs to be. I'm gonna move a tractor over here, probably that T30. So I got another tractor over at this farm that I can use. The $25Ks here. Oh, that's not back far enough. That ought to be good. The 25Ks here. I could probably bring this over here. We'll see. But yeah, we need to just kind of clean stuff up. There is a little bit of milk here. What is it? 1,600 I can carry? Maybe in another day or so I might be able to even get a tank out of this one. Then some of these cows at the end of the month are going to need to, well actually beginning of next month, we're going to need to go replace the calves over there. We will need to get the, I didn't even look at the feed. Go back. Yeah, it's fine. And I got this hay bale, but I'll need something with a, I wonder if I can get the triangle thing. I probably should get that, one of those. That would not be a bad idea. I'll have to look, see if I can find one. But this is all open, these are open, why? Because I intended after I did the last episode, to do the cleanup, and I never did it. So I'm going to do that now, and I will see you tomorrow. And we'll get it in this episode too. And then in the next episode, we can get on into August and start doing some harvest. We'll just move this right along. So yeah, I'm going to move some things around, but we'll see you later. And it'll be tomorrow. All right, well, it's the end of July now. I was going to sleep in longer, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. I said I was going to move a bunch of stuff around. I didn't move everything that I probably could have or should have, or even everything that I talked about. You remember we talked about this coffee before. I'm just going to get a couple of sips here. It's super hot. Black Rifle Coffee Company, just black, I think, right? Is that what we said? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that warms your insides. Don't drink it too fast. Ooh. Yikes. Careful. Get these lights turned off, get the gate open. So yeah, I didn't take the the T30 over there. Oh, gate's open. I didn't take the T30 over there. I'm going to open this one. Because I think I've decided. Because I wanted to kind of keep this as like the orchard tractor. Or vineyard tractor more appropriately, since that's what we have. So, did this run the Solgar? I can't remember. Or did I have it on the Z-Tour? But I'm thinking I'll take the 7745 Turbo over there to the other farm. That way I'll have a decent horsepower tractor at each. I'll have the Z-Tour, which is like 80-ish, I think, up there, and then the Ursus down here. Let me just look. I think it's just going to be one tank today. 2673. So yeah, just the one. It'll leave us 1,000. Tomorrow we'll have two. So yeah, I haven't moved a whole lot of other stuff around. You know, we did the bales yesterday. I'll probably mix up some feed today. I don't have a whole lot of time in the episode to do things here before I run out of time for the hour. So we'll just get to it. We'll run this up there. We'll put it in the probably the dairy part. Oh, I'm not hitting anything. Sitting here looking backward, driving forwards. There we go. We're full up. Let's go. Oh, so you see the money's gone down yet a little more. The contractors hit me for a payment. They did get some more work done, quite a bit more work done. They're in the middle of the month. So we'll look down that way and maybe even swing by and take a look at it. The building is up. Now you can see it down there. Yeah, basically straight down from the vineyards. Really nice. Got the finished carpentry going on. The decorators are dropping stuff off, coming up with their ideas and stuff. So yeah, it's coming together real good. Yeah, buying that silage truck. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it was a mistake. It was the decision that we made, right? An investment decision in the business. I think it's all right. Let's see what we got in here. So yeah, it had run itself out as well, which means that this one is most assuredly out of milk. Let's go swing down. We'll take a look at oh, I was going to come in back, but I really can't get through there too good, so we'll park out front. The back will be like a parking lot area, I think. So, as always, when you are doing any landscaping or placing of placeables, it's advisable to save the game first. So it doesn't turn out the way you want, you can make it go away. So, and try again. So we actually put this in. It had like a little terrace thing here, but I could not paint the ground over on the side. I was having trouble with that, so I placed it again in free mode, which does not change the ground texture around your model. So I lost that little terrace thing. So I tried to recreate it as best I could with kind of this red brick. And then we've got this kind of interlaced walkway. You know, the tree itself, these two trees had been kind of in pavement. I didn't like that, so we went back and, you know, did a little bit more landscaping stuff. So it's table saw and a generator and some wood back here. Doing some drywall stuff. But yeah, it's coming along real nice. So it's going to be real good, I think. But yeah, it's got to clean the stuff up. We're going to do some more kind of paint texture around, get all this trash and stuff cleaned up. Get the porta john out of here. It's looking good though. To get a trailer, excuse me, need to get a trailer for grapes. My feet hurt to the driveway. We need to have money to be able to get the grape trailer. We can probably get away with the small one, because we don't have very far we're going to go with it ever. The vineyard, or the vines, and the processing unit are fairly close together. I don't think that'll be a problem. I don't know why I'm pulling in here. It's almost 7 o'clock. What I'm thinking, I don't have a ton of time. It'll be 7 by the time I get up to the shop. I was talking about trying to get some sort of little bale spike thing, a triangle. I did find something that would work, so we could get that, put it on the back of the Z-Tor, and we can then move bales around as we need to. Because we only have the one front loader on the T25, and it kind of needs to be here. So in the absence of getting something else or having something else, that's an option. We need work and fuel, so that's what we're going to do. We'll run up, we'll buy fuel, we'll take it over to the shop and have them do the work up there. Sorry. Fuel it up. It takes a lot less than Big Blue, doesn't it? This is such a good map. Alright, let's get the repairs done. 266. That's good. And then come in here. I'll look at used equipment, but I don't even want to get anything. Yeah, nothing we need. I'm not even sure what it's under, so I'm going to look at it in the mods DLCs. Lizard 3-point bale spike. That's the model we want. Main color. I've looked at this before. I was going to get the Hardy. Design color is going to be dark gray. And we're by that. Because I did a lot of recording already yesterday, I don't have a whole lot of time to waste today. I think we'll just hook it up to the 3-point here, yeah. And then I think we should be able to, yep, raise and lower it. Can we angle it? Yes, we can. Do the circle as well. All right, that's going to work just fine for us, I think. Let's get it out to the farm. Okay, so other things that I'm going to have to do here at the end of July, off camera that you won't see, is I'm going to move the cows around. I'll probably take my eight of my older dairy cows out. I'm going to do it towards the end of the day so I can get milk out of them all day. And then towards the end of the day, I'll take 8 cows out of the dairy farm. I'm going to go straight. I'm going to take 8 cows out of the dairy farm, our main farm, because of Bartholomew's farm. We'll sell those, and then that'll make space for the 8 births. And then in August, we can move those over to the other farm. Yeah, we don't have time to do a lot today. There's nothing going on. I'm not going to take any contracts or anything. You're not going to miss anything. We got to move the combine over so we're ready to start harvesting tomorrow. I'll sell those 8 cows towards the end of the day. That should probably be about it. But yeah, the 7745 turbo is going to live over here at this farm now. Close proximity, so now I can spike this hay bale and put it in here as feed. I moved the mixer wagon out of the way over here. I've been told that you don't want to keep stuff in your cow barn. It's really low to start with. I know I'm running out of time. There we go. Right there. Forwards. Nice. Thanks for joining me here in Kolonia at the old Polish farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. See you next time.